One of the proposals on the table right now that's being pitched as an economic incubator is slots at Rosecroft Raceway. Where do you think slots should fit in the conversation about bringing money into the county?
Well, I've asked the council, and I know they had a subcommittee hearing yesterday where they passed out a bill banning slots in the county.
Yep.
I think that is premature. The legislature has not taken up this issue yet. I think we should leave all of our options. As county executive, I've got to look at every option there is to bring in revenue for our county. And I think we should have all the options laid out. Wait until January, see what the legislature is going to do and what they propose for Prince George's County. And weigh the costs and benefit analysis of it. And it's too early to do that now.
When you were in the General Assembly, you are on record as having opposed slots. What caused you to change?
I became county executive and found out that I had a $77 million deficit, and I've got school systems and public safety that have to be funded. But the other thing I've said from taking this office is I've got to weigh what's in the best interest of the county as a whole, not in a particular district. The other thing I've said is I've been on the other side where, as a legislator on appropriations, where jurisdictions have come in and asked us to give them money, but they haven't come in with a plan to raise revenue. I said to the legislature I wouldn't do that. I would support revenue raising in Annapolis because we need more in Prince George's County. And so that's why I said to the council, we should wait and see what the options are, weigh them clearly, and find out what the benefits and the detriment to Prince George's County, and then move forward.
What happens to Rosecroft without slots?
Well, the one thing I've said that we don't need in Rosecroft is in that area is to turn into a housing development. We need to make sure that it stays somewhat what it looks like now. But there are very few options for Rosecroft if you don't find a way to bring revenue there. And right now, horse racing is not doing it. And so if you take another option off the table like slots before we actually get a chance to study it and see, then I think we do ourselves a detriment. The other thing is, this is an issue where we're going to have to go to voters and say, is this something you want to see in Prince George's County, and make that decision.
And I was about to say that there have been those conducting polls already, those people who would like to see slots come to Rosecroft Raceway, and according to the poll that it conducted, it looks as if you put this to the public, it's likely to pass.
Well, I think that the public is looking for ways. I mean, there's only going to be so many ways we can raise revenue, and the public's going to look and say, well, are you going to be in favor of a gasoline tax? Or are you going to be in favor of additional taxes on alcohol? Are you going to want something that people are doing already, like playing the lottery and slots? The thing about Rosecroft, I think, which makes people probably easier to take having slots there, is you're already doing horse racing, so you have a form of gambling. Once again, though, Prince George's County has to look, what is the split? If it's to come to Prince George's County, we know there are detriments that come with it. We've got to increase the amount of public safety. That means police, fire, corrections, a state's attorney's office. So we've got to weigh that. We also have to weigh traffic. There got to be some traffic enhancements there. So we've got to see what the whole package looks like. But if we simply take it off the table immediately without exploring everything, then we kind of go to Annapolis saying, well, fund our new hospital, but we're going to take your revenue options off the table.
I mentioned that Penn Gaming is floating polling numbers that show